Tom, thank you very much for your warm welcome and also for the 2-hour spirited walk you gave us this morning around the property. I can assure those of you who haven't had the walk yet, you're in for a great trip. I'd like also to extend my thanks to the Vice Lord Lieutenant who's here today and the mayors of Harrogate and Ripon, but also particularly to all the volunteers who are here today, whom I've enjoyed speaking to over lunch. But Europa Nostra feels it's very important that the awards are actually also given in the locality of the project which won the award, so more people can be brought into the pleasure of the awards. That's why we're all here today. I respect very much what's been done by the 3 trusts, but I'm also very conscious, having walked around this morning, of all the professionalism that's gone into the background of this project over the last how many years. Whether you're talking to landscape architects, or you're talking to ecologists, or arboriculturists, all the hydrologists, I forgot hydrologists for a moment, but when you're looking at all these skills taken together, Hackfall is like at the tip of an iceberg. The people from Australia that were with us on the path this morning walking around, I'm sure would not have understood what I learned this morning of the sheer mountain of professionalism that's gone into this project. So I do compliment everyone who was unnamed, not necessarily named, but they will know that they're part of the whole project. Although we're going to give the award to 3 trusts, we must also not forget the richness of the Heritage Lottery Fund, without which we wouldn't have been able to do anything. I don't mean that just at Hackfall, but I mean all over the United Kingdom. Thomas mentioned that I was formerly the director of the National Trust for Scotland, and we would not have achieved what we did without, first of all, the National Heritage Memorial Fund, which is the rather small father of the Heritage Lottery Fund, a bit like having a big cuckoo in the nest, I suspect, with all that money to spend. But we all remember the pioneering days of that organisation, really which wanted to save the national heritage. Now, I'm here today in my capacity as chairman of Europa Nostra UK, which is part of a pan-European organisation of heritage organisations throughout Europe. We have organisations and individuals and volunteers in 50 European countries. I actually didn't know there were 50 European countries. The point about that is we are not about only the European Union. We are the Europe of the Council of Europe, which is 50 nations. And you may remember the name of Count Sforza, a very elegant Italian who was the Deputy Secretary General of the Council of Europe way back. And one day someone said, this wonderful organisation you have in Italy called Italia Nostra, not Cosa Nostra, but Italia. It's Cosa Nostra that has the money, it's Italia Nostra that has the ambition. And they said, why don't we have a Europa Nostra? And so Europa Nostra was created in the Council of Europe offices in Paris in 1963. So we are shortly coming up to our 50th anniversary in 2 years' time. I have a confession to make now. I was professionally involved in the development of cultural tourism in the United Kingdom. I worked in many fields abroad in America, Australia, Germany. I had never heard of Hackfall Garden until you won an award last year. I could take you to the Leeds Lads Monument on the hill up here. I could take you to Thorpe Perrow, but I'd never actually heard of this particular garden. And I picked up the guide to Massam, which is very interesting, the guide to Massam. It says recreational activities. And you can scramble around the follies of Hackfall Woods, it says. It doesn't say scramble on the follies, it says scramble around the follies. And I would like to congratulate those people with vision, James Ramsden in particular, I think. And I've met so many of you here today whom I cannot name, but please will you accept my gratitude and congratulations for what you have all achieved together. Now, I have brought with me copies of the book which specifies all the award winners this year, including, of course, other countries, not just this country. But although we didn't get a great number of winners in the United Kingdom this year, they certainly had style and class. Because of the 6 of all the awards that won the Grand Prix, 2 of them were from the United Kingdom, and this Hackfall was one of the winners of the Grand Prix, together with, I think, the Weald Downland Museum in Sussex. So congratulations to you for what you have achieved. And now on behalf of Europa Nostra, I would like to make the presentation to the 3 trusts, remembering, please, the tip of the iceberg and all the others below who also deserve this award. Thank you very much. Give this to the Woodland Trust. Again, our congratulations from Europa Nostra for this great achievement. They're taking pictures.
Done. The toast is Hackfall and its volunteers, past, present and future, because it is on them that its future depends. Hackfall. Hackfall.
Yes, yes. And do we throw the glasses over the terrace?
No, the volunteers would have to collect them.
Well, one thing, it's very nice to have done.